Reaction in Iran to Trump's announcement was swift. President Hassan Rouhani went on state TV to attempt to salvage the nuclear deal upon which he has staked his political career. He said Iran would stick by the terms of the agreement if the other signatories, the UK, France, Germany, China, Russia, and the EU, could prove they would meet their commitments. But hardliners, who have always been against the 2015 deal, stoked outrage against the US. Some staged a mass burning of US flags in the center of Tehran. In Parliament, lawmakers burned a flag as well as a copy of the deal. Activists demanded Rouhani resign along with his foreign minister Javad Zarif, who was central to negotiating the deal known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, with the Obama administration. The most emphatic reaction, however, was from Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khomeini. "You heard what worthless things the American president said last night," he told Iranians in a televised speech. "He lied maybe up to 10 times and he threatened the state and the nation. I tell him on behalf of the Iranian nation, Mr. Trump, you can't do a damn thing." He accused the US of entering into the deal in bad faith. "When the nuclear issue started, some persons told me, why do you insist on keeping the nuclear program? We told them that America's problem with Iran isn't about the nuclear program. Now you see that that's true. We accepted the JCPOA, but they continued their enmity with the Islamic Republic. Now the US wants Iran to reduce its regional presence and missile program," he added. "If we accept these, they will come up with something else." In a sharp break with the more moderate Rouhani, Khomeini poured scorn on the idea of preserving the deal with the existing signatories. "Now they say we can continue with the 3 European countries. I don't trust these 3 countries either, don't trust them," he said. "If you want to make arrangements with them, get actual guarantees from them, or they will also all do the same as America. If you can't, then we cannot continue the JCPOA." The heads of Iran's military echoed Khomeini's comments about the US. "The withdrawal of America is a good omen," said Major General Mohammad Ali Jafari, commander of the Guards Corps, according to the semi-official Fars news agency. "It was clear that the Americans cannot be trusted and that they will never act on their commitments. This shows that the uranium enrichment was just an excuse. Their main problem is with Iran's military and missile might and its influence in the region." The deal lifted the harsh sanctions regime imposed on the country in return for strict limitations on Iran's nuclear program. However, the Iranian side always complained that it did not get the economic benefits that it had been promised. The United States and Israel, as well as regional Arab governments such as Saudi Arabia, complained that Iran was using the deal to increase its reach in the region and interfering in other countries such as Yemen, Syria, and Iraq. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accused Iran of lying about its compliance with the terms of the deal, though UN inspectors determined that Iran was living up to its commitments. Some Iranian analysts believe that Trump's decision to withdraw completely may actually strengthen Iran. "Trump has miscalculated grossly," said Amir Mohabbian, a prominent conservative political analyst and university professor in Tehran. "Before the deal, the world and the US were united against Iran. Now the world and Iran are united against the US withdrawal. The full ramifications of the US withdrawal will take time to emerge, but the most dramatic effect may be on the youth who had hoped that the nuclear deal would pave the way for more global integration of their country." When the deal was signed 3 years ago, young Iranian men and women took to the streets to wave $1 bills as a sign of better economic times to come. These young people had never accepted the official portrayal of the United States as the Great Satan. Many dreamed of being able to study or work there. Mohabbian said the impact might be felt for years to come. "What Trump taught the Iranian youth is that international law is meaningless. What matters is power, power, and power. With enough power you can ride over all the laws," he said. "When this generation takes over the reins, they'll strive to achieve that power at whatever cost." For Pedro, the whole nuclear deal reminds him of an old Persian idiom. "It takes one madman to nix what took 40 wise men to fix," he quoted, adding, "Now the power is in the hands of madmen."